Hi everyone! So we are here to share with you just a few of the books that we are looking forward to reading in June. June is going to be a very busy month for OwlCrate, so we are still going to try to read as many books as we can in June, so here are a few that we're trying to get to. So the first book I hope to get to is The Price Guide to the Occult by Leslye Walton. Now Leslye Walton is beloved for writing The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender, which is just one of the most well-received books that I've come across. Everybody sings its praises and I loved it as well. So I'm a little bit nervous to go into this one, but also excited. So it sounds like this book is about a young girl who lives on a small touristy island, and one day a mysterious book is put out into the world, and somehow the plants and wildlife on this island kind of respond to the book. It sounds magical and whimsical, and I'm super excited to get to it.
So my goal this month is to knock off some of the books that have been accumulating on my e-reader. They're really starting to stack up, so I think I'm just going to read ebooks for the month of June. So the first book on my list is Trouble Never Sleeps by Stephanie Tromly. This is actually the third in her Trouble series, and I'm really looking forward to seeing where this one goes. The first book, Trouble is a Friend of Mine, was actually in OwlCrate's August 2015 mystery box, and that's where I was introduced to the series, and I just love it. It's full of wittiness and sarcasm, and the dynamic between our two main characters, Zoe and Digby, is perfect. It is a mystery series, which is one of the reasons I love it so much, and in the first book, Digby meets Zoe and ends up dragging her on some kidnapping case, and in the second book, Trouble Makes a Comeback, they actually build their own little Scooby-Doo type team with different kids from their school, and that book was just a whirlwind of crazy. I don't even remember where it left off, but I'm really looking forward to the third one. I have no idea what's in store, except I know I'm gonna like it.
First one on my TBR for June is Smoke and Mirrors by Halbrook. This one sounds so neat. It's all to do with the circus. Our main character is just starting 5th grade. She has grown up in the circus. Her whole family live the circ life. At the start of 5th grade, she's going to a public school with the regular kids on the island that she lives in for the first time. And she starts to think that maybe her life is a bit weird, and there's some bullying that starts going on. So because of that, she starts sort of wishing that she was just a regular kid, and then this mysterious smoke starts to appear over the town and in the circus. And one night during a performance, something goes wrong and her parents actually disappear. That's as much as I know, but it sounds super intriguing and the cover is just stunning. So I am hooked and I'm going to read this, and it comes out in September.
Next up, I have Legendary by Stephanie Garber. I am super excited to get to this. This is the follow-up to Caraval, which we included in our box last year. And it sounds like this book follows the sister Tella instead of Scarlet, like the first book. I don't actually know anything about the plot of this book, and I don't want to, but I hear it's even better than Caraval, which sounds amazing, so I'm super excited to finally read it.
The second book I hope to read this month is Olivia Twist by Laurie Langdon. I've just been seeing this book all over Instagram, and it's just been really intriguing. The cover is really beautiful. It sounds like a twist on Oliver Twist in a YA world, and it just sounds like something I'll really enjoy, so I'm just gonna give it a shot.
The next one on my list is The Dark Deep by Condie and Brendan Reichs. This one sounds incredible. It's been described as a mix between Stranger Things and The Goonies, but the premise is that 12-year-old Nico is being bullied at school, and it ends up with him actually falling off of a cliff into the water in this sort of abandoned area of town. And so a couple of his friends and one of the popular kids from school go into the water hoping to rescue him, and then it turns out that beyond the mist there is this magical island, and it seems like it's uninhabited and it looks like it's uninhabited, but they sort of just have this horrible feeling that something's not right with this place, somebody's watching them, and creepy stuff starts to happen. I loved Stranger Things, and I seem to be very drawn to books about islands, so it has me written all over it.
And finally, I'd really like to get to Ramona Blue by Julia Murphy. I'm currently reading Puddin', which is the sequel to Dumplin', and it just is making me want to read all of Julie Murphy's other books. So this sounds like a really awesome contemporary story that takes place in the South, and it follows our main character, Ramona, as she kind of learns new things about herself, deals with her family, finds old friendships that have come back to life, and I've just heard nothing but good things about this book. It's blurbed by some of my favorite authors, Adam Silvera, Robin Talley, and it just sounds wonderful, and it sounds like a perfect read for the summer.
The final book I'm determined to get through this month is The Girl from Everywhere by Heidi Heilig. I've tried twice to get through this audiobook, and it's not that I'm not into the story, I just keep getting distracted, and I think it's one of those books where I need to actually immerse myself in the words to really get the full effect of the book. So this book sounds like it's going to be a really fun adventure. It's a historical fiction book on a ship that can travel through time, and it just sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to finally just read it.
And the last one on my list is one that I was assigned by Karina for the Coworker Picks My TBR video that we shot a little while ago. So Karina, look away. I don't want you to know which one I've chosen, but everybody else, it's The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. Karina and basically everybody in the office here has not stopped talking about this one since they read it. It sounds crazy. It also sounds not at all like something that I would normally pick up on my own. It's like all set in the world of fairies, but like cruel, you know, political world grown-up fairies, not like the one from our March box. I honestly don't know that much about it. I just know that it's like a dark fantasy and stuff goes crazy. So I hope I like it. I think I will. I trust Karina. I'll report back on this one.
So those were just a few of the books we're looking forward to reading this month. Let us know what you're interested in reading in the comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Happy reading, and thanks for being awesome.
Bye!